Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Last week, I was excited to share some really high value information, but I left out an important topic. Like, why am I doing all this? Why did I go on sabbatical? Why am I starting this newsletter that's talking about sabbatical and sort of work-life balance and work culture and travel and all that stuff? Because I think that really starts to paint the picture. Life is limited. No one is talking about it. And I kind of attribute that to the modern world that we currently organize in. And I'm writing a book on sabbaticals, and this is an interesting method to test ideas with you. But I'm not alone. You and everyone else on the planet are also dealing with problems 1 and 2. Maybe fear of death or regret doesn't bother you. A fox, for example, isn't moping around depressed, wondering if it's lived up to its highest potential or if it's regretful of some mistake that it made. I suppose this could be a possible outcome for those of us low in neuroticism, like we don't feel a lot of anxiety or negativity. A lot of people don't want to talk about the fact that life is limited because a lot of folks don't like to talk about death. It can be depressing for some people. It's also been co-opted by consumerist marketing campaigns saying stuff like, you only live once, so buy this Xbox, bro. And that can water down the seriousness of the discussion. It can even make the idea unfashionable, as phrases like YOLO were shouted before shotgunning a beer, which, it's like, sure, bro, YOLO, or whatever. See the problem, which is life being limited and no one talking about it, with aging parents and grandparents. I want to spend time with them and friends and family. The lack of time to spend together makes me question fundamental ways that we organize society. And so I have some questions for modern life. Why does the 9 to 5 exist? Why do we commute and work separately from loved ones every day? Why are we stuck inside and live under extreme debt to afford a house and children? Why do the elderly retire in assisted living homes far away from family? Why is rest viewed with suspicion? Why is work seen as something you can only suffer through? Why do we hoard resources for retirement, avoid adventure until our 60s, and spend a lifetime's worth of savings on medical bills? Maybe you resonate with these questions, or perhaps they annoy you. It's been my job as a clinician to ask questions that disrupt the status quo. Well, yeah, man, what do you expect? We have to do these to survive, you might respond. I'm not saying our survival needs should go unattended or that we should just run away from our problems. It's quite the opposite. I'm not suggesting to imagine a John Lennon-esque utopia. I'm not here to drag you into philosophical musings with no productive endgame. I have a lot of gratitude for modern life. I also have criticisms. Western society has made dizzying advances. The modern world constructed unparalleled prosperity in art. Modern inventions like penicillin and aviation are basically magic. I'm grateful for all of these solutions to the problems of our time. I am annoyed by the lack of intentional living, the glossing over mortality. There is avoidance of the sand trickling down in favor of short-term pleasure. This can be summarized as, let me watch this NFL game or TV show over addressing conflict in my failing marriage. There are times I'm overcome by the pressure to live life meaningfully. I feel overwhelmed by the opportunities that exist and criticize myself for not doing enough. We all feel this to differing degrees. Whether it's my hardwired personality or a series of events that cause a sensitivity to the existential, I find it unimportant. Humans are highly conscious beings saddled with self-reflection. Without intentional living, we suffer. We cannot just be. Humans can't be foxes. We shouldn't avoid or deny this. If we are not living meaningfully, we become ill. Living with intention, meaning, is a human need. My mission with this video newsletter, which you can subscribe to the newsletter for emails on a weekly basis. But my mission for this, also, if you're connecting with this information, please forward this to somebody who you think could benefit or would like to be a part of this kind of project I'm pulling together. My mission here is to help more people live intentional lives by understanding their relationship with work and rest. I also am hoping to revive the sabbatical. It is a representation of timeless tradition we have lost in the pursuit of progress. I also want to create a community of like-minded folks who want to have an outlet for planning and discussing these life-building topics. There's a lot of concepts and philosophies and ideas here. My hope is that this creates further conversation for you personally and the people all around us. And to summarize all of the problems that I'm seeing, life is limited. We don't talk about it. Let's test more ways that you want to live, how you want to work and rest in 2025. If you found this video helpful, please comment. I want to hear your thoughts, or send me a message. And if you think someone else might benefit from it, please forward this to them and let's keep the conversation going. I hope you guys liked the first video, and yeah, I'll see you next time.